Have your legs been feeling a little off lately? Maybe they've started swelling more than usual, or you felt strange tingling or heaviness that wasn't there before. If you're over 60, these aren't just signs of getting older, they could be early warning signs of kidney failure. According to the National Institute on Aging, over 37 million adults in the U.S. have chronic kidney disease, and the majority don't even know it. That's because kidney symptoms often show up in surprising places, like your legs. That's why today's video is so important. I'm going to walk you through 3 specific leg symptoms that may signal kidney problems and what to do if you notice them. Before I dive in, take a second to tap that like button and subscribe to Golden Aging Health, your trusted home for simple, science-backed health tips for older adults. Let's start with the first leg symptom that might seem harmless at first, but could actually be your body's way of sounding the alarm for your kidneys.
Symptom number 1. Persistent swelling in the legs. Edema. You wake up, put on your slippers, and your feet feel tight. By afternoon, your socks leave deep marks on your legs. Sound familiar? This kind of persistent swelling, known as edema, might seem minor, but for many seniors, it can be an early warning sign of kidney failure. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering extra fluids and waste from your bloodstream, but when they begin to fail, that fluid doesn't get removed effectively. Instead, it starts building up, often in the lowest parts of the body like the feet, ankles, and legs. According to the National Kidney Foundation, edema is one of the most common and earliest signs of declining kidney function in older adults. Now, not all swelling is kidney-related. It could be linked to heart issues, medication side effects, or even prolonged sitting. But when the swelling is symmetrical, persistent, and paired with other symptoms like fatigue or changes in urination, it's time to pay close attention. Let me tell you about George, a 72-year-old retired truck driver. George always prided himself on being independent. He was still driving himself to the hardware store, still mowing his own lawn, and still slipping on his favorite loafers every morning. But over the past few months, those shoes had started to feel snug. At first, he thought maybe he'd just gained a little weight, or maybe he was on his feet too long the day before. But then it happened again, and again. By dinner time most days, his ankles looked puffy, and the tops of his socks left deep red grooves in his skin. His legs felt heavy, like walking through water. Still, George brushed it off. He said, "Just part of getting older." But his daughter noticed. During one of their weekly visits, she asked why he was walking more slowly, why he seemed tired even after resting. That was the push George needed to make a doctor's appointment. A few tests later, the truth came out. His kidneys were only functioning at 60%. The swelling in his legs wasn't just aging or salty snacks, it was edema, and it was one of the first visible signs of his kidneys struggling to filter excess fluid from his body. So, if you or someone you love is noticing that shoes feel tighter, ankles look puffier, or there's a lingering heavy feeling in the legs by day end, don't ignore it. What can you do right now? Pay attention to when the swelling appears, morning or night. Try elevating your feet when resting. Watch your salt intake. And most importantly, ask your doctor for a kidney function test, including eGFR and creatinine levels. I'd love to hear your story. Have you ever brushed off leg swelling thinking it was just age? What did you or your loved one find out? Share it in the comments because it might help another senior catch the warning signs early. Coming up, I'll reveal a second leg symptom that's often mistaken for poor circulation, but could be silently pointing to kidney trouble.
Stay with me. This next one might surprise you.
Symptom number 2, numbness or tingling or burning in the legs and feet. We're talking about numbness, tingling, or even a burning feeling, sensations that often seem harmless at first, but could be early signs of uremic neuropathy, a nerve condition linked to chronic kidney disease. According to a clinical review published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology, or CJSN, uremic neuropathy affects up to 60 to 70% of patients with advanced kidney disease, and symptoms often begin in the lower limbs, particularly in older adults with reduced circulation and slowed nerve repair. The review emphasized that this condition frequently goes undiagnosed in seniors because the symptoms mimic normal aging or diabetic neuropathy, leading to delayed detection of kidney decline. Thomas, a 74-year-old retired carpenter from Arizona. For weeks, Thomas noticed a strange pins and needles feeling in his toes, especially at night. He assumed it was poor circulation from sitting too long, or maybe just old age catching up. But then came the burning, an uncomfortable heat in his lower legs that made it hard to fall asleep. And some mornings, his feet felt numb, as if he were wearing socks that weren't there. Still, he ignored it. It wasn't until a routine checkup revealed elevated creatinine levels and reduced kidney function that the connection became clear. His doctor explained that toxin buildup from declining kidney performance was starting to damage his nerves, especially in the lower extremities where circulation is slowest. According to the Mayo Clinic, this kind of nerve damage, common in stage 3 or 4 chronic kidney disease, can cause persistent burning, numbness, or tingling in the feet and legs. Seniors are especially vulnerable because age-related changes already slow nerve regeneration and circulation. So, what exactly should you watch for? A tingling or buzzing sensation in your toes or soles. Burning pain that worsens at night, numbness that makes your feet feel disconnected or asleep, discomfort that lingers even without activity. If these symptoms sound familiar, don't dismiss them as just bad circulation or nerve aging. They could be a direct sign that your kidneys are struggling to clear toxins, and your nervous system is paying the price. Noticing numbness or burning in your legs and thought it was just aging? Share this video with someone who might be brushing it off too. Your simple share could be the wake-up call they need to take it seriously. Finally, I'll talk about a warning sign that many seniors mistake for arthritis or joint stiffness, but it could actually signal poor kidney filtration and dangerous fluid buildup.
Symptom number 3. Muscle cramps or twitching in the legs. Most people chalk up nighttime leg cramps to dehydration, low potassium, or just getting older. But what if those sharp, sudden spasms in your calves or that strange twitching in your thighs are actually a quiet signal that your kidneys are struggling? You see, your kidneys don't just filter waste, they're also crucial for maintaining the delicate balance of electrolytes, especially calcium, potassium, sodium, and magnesium. When kidney function declines, these electrolytes often fall out of balance, and when that happens, your muscles may begin to contract unpredictably or painfully. According to the National Kidney Foundation, muscle cramps, particularly in the legs, are a frequently reported early symptom of chronic kidney disease, CKD, especially in older adults. In fact, more than 50% of patients with advanced kidney dysfunction report frequent muscle cramps, many of which occur at night or during rest. My uncle, Henry, a 73-year-old retiree who had always considered himself relatively healthy,
But over the past few months, he'd been jolted awake by sharp cramps in his calves, sometimes 2 or 3 times a night. Stretching helped a little, but nothing stopped the pain from coming back. He also started noticing small muscle twitches during the day, even when sitting still. At first, he thought he might be low in potassium or just needed to drink more water. But after mentioning it to his doctor, blood work showed a different story. Henry's kidney function had dropped to stage 3, and his electrolyte levels were out of range, especially magnesium and calcium. What he thought were harmless cramps turned out to be early warnings of electrolyte imbalance caused by declining kidney function. So what signs should you pay attention to? Frequent leg cramps, especially at night. Twitching or spasms in thigh or calf muscles. Cramps that don't respond to hydration or stretching. So, if you're experiencing these regularly, ask your doctor to check your kidney function through a basic metabolic panel and electrolyte blood test. You can also ask specifically about magnesium and calcium, 2 minerals often missed in standard labs. To help reduce cramping, doctors often recommend limiting sodium, ensuring proper hydration, not too much or too little, and adjusting medications that might be contributing to mineral loss.
Has ever you or someone close to you ever dealt with painful nighttime leg cramps that just wouldn't go away? Drop legs in the comments and share your experience. You never know who might benefit from hearing your story.
Let's quickly review the 3 subtle but critical leg symptoms that seniors over 60 should never ignore. Swelling in the ankles, feet, or legs. Burning, tingling, or numbness in the lower limbs. Frequent muscle cramps or twitching in the legs.
Individually, these symptoms might seem minor or easy to blame on aging, but together they can signal that your kidneys are no longer properly filtering waste, balancing electrolytes, or managing fluid levels, functions that become more vulnerable with age. Your kidneys are your body's natural filtration system, cleansing over 50 gallons of blood daily. But when they begin to fail, the warning signs often appear in the legs before anywhere else. The good news? You don't need to wait until you're in a hospital bed to do something about it. Early awareness is your most powerful tool. Recognizing signs like chronic leg swelling, burning sensations, or nighttime cramps can help you catch kidney issues before they become irreversible. A quick conversation with your doctor about these symptoms, along with a basic kidney panel, could be all it takes to catch a problem early and protect your long-term health. Was this video helpful? Tap that like button and subscribe to Golden Aging Health, your go-to channel for expert-backed, senior-friendly health advice you can trust. And please don't keep this information to yourself. Share this video with a friend or loved one over 60. You never know, your share might help someone prevent serious kidney damage or avoid unnecessary suffering. Want more tips for protecting your kidneys and aging organs? Be sure to explore our full liver, lung, and kidney health playlist linked in the description below. Thanks for watching, stay informed, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.